Hey everyone, let's take a moment. Just pause for a breath. Right here in this very space, we're about to embark on a journey. A journey not to distant lands, but a deep dive into the very core of ourselves. Because perhaps the answers to all the questions we seek truly reside within. Have you ever felt like you're being swept away in a relentless current? A current of work, bills, and unspoken expectations? A current where at times we feel like we're losing ourselves? We chase after the glittering things outside, the things advertised to bring us happiness, a dream job, a big house, a perfect relationship. But then, when we attain those things, we still feel a void, an indescribable emptiness. We, as Americans, often taught that success is the key to happiness. Face a paradox. We work hard, we achieve our goals, yet we remain anxious, worried, and lonely. We seek life's meaning in external things, but are we looking in the right place? I want to ask you a question you've probably asked yourself many times, but haven't found a satisfying answer. How do we find inner peace in a world of chaos and uncertainty? How do we live a meaningful life? A life where we feel connected to ourselves, to those around us, and to the vast universe. Today, the Wisdom of the Buddha channel will take you on an adventure, an unexpected exploration, where we'll combine the ancient wisdom of Buddhism, a philosophy that has stood the test of millennia, with the groundbreaking consciousness research of Dolores Cannon, an American hypnotherapist. You might wonder, Buddhism and hypnosis? They seem like two completely different worlds, but join me in opening our minds and exploring. Let's see if these two paths can lead us to a common point, true inner peace. Imagine, with just the closing of your eyes, you could travel through time, explore past lives, decode the mysteries of the universe, and find inner peace. Sounds like science fiction, right? But Dolores Cannon actually did this. She helped thousands connect with their superconsciousness, a higher aspect of mind holding all their memories and knowledge. And what she found, astonishingly, aligns remarkably with the profound teachings of Buddhism. In today's American society, we face unprecedented challenges: work pressure, financial stress, social media overload, isolation in a hyper-connected world. We feel overwhelmed by information, expectations, and nameless anxieties. All this leaves us feeling stressed, anxious, and lost. Did you know that stress and anxiety affect not only our mental health, but also our physical health? Scientific studies have shown that chronic stress can lead to heart disease, high blood pressure, and digestive problems. And did you know that loneliness is becoming an epidemic in American society? Many of us feel lonely, even when surrounded by people. We feel unheard, misunderstood, and like we don't belong to any community. Can Buddhism and Dolores Cannon's discoveries help us find a way out of these problems? Can we find peace, happiness, and meaning in a world of chaos and uncertainty? I believe the answer is yes. And I hope that throughout this video, we'll explore those answers together. We'll learn about the teachings of Buddhism, Dolores Cannon's research, and how we can apply this knowledge to our daily lives. I'm not saying Buddhism is a magic pill, a quick fix for all our problems, but I believe it's a path to understanding, self-awareness, and peace. And I also believe that Dolores Cannon's discoveries about human consciousness, reincarnation, karma, and superconsciousness can help us understand ourselves, the universe around us, and our connection to it more deeply. Let's open our minds and explore. Let's seek the truth of inner peace together. And let's build a community of people seeking meaning, peace, and happiness in life. And before we begin, I want to invite all of you watching this video to hit the subscribe, like, and share buttons. Share this video with those you love, because perhaps this knowledge can help them find peace, happiness, and meaning in their lives. Let's spread these positive values. Let's build a better world together. Let's become architects of peace. The journey of discovery, from hypnosis to Buddhist wisdom. Hello everyone. Let's embark on a magical journey where scientific research on human consciousness intertwines with the ancient wisdom of Buddhism. We will learn about Dolores Cannon, an extraordinary woman, and how her work can help us find peace and happiness in modern life. Dolores Cannon was not a monk, a philosopher, or a Buddhist scholar. She was an ordinary American woman, a mother, a wife, yet she had an intense curiosity about human consciousness. She wanted to understand the deep mysteries of our minds, the memories, experiences, and hidden potentials we may have yet to discover. With perseverance and passion, Dolores Cannon dedicated her life to researching hypnosis. She didn't just use hypnosis to help people remember forgotten memories, but also developed a special technique called Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique, QHHT. QHHT is not just ordinary hypnosis. It is a method that helps us connect with the superconsciousness, a higher aspect of mind, holding all the memories, knowledge, and wisdom we have gained over many lifetimes. Superconsciousness is an infinite resource, a vast library containing all the answers we seek. Through QHHT, Dolores Cannon helped thousands discover their past lives, the lives they lived before. This may seem strange to many Americans, but it has a surprising similarity to the concept of reincarnation in Buddhism. What is reincarnation? It is the belief that human consciousness does not end with death, but continues to be reborn in different lifetimes, like a continuous stream. Many Americans may ask, why should I care about past lives? How does that benefit my current life? The answer lies in understanding that past experiences can affect our present life. Psychological problems, fears, difficult relationships can all stem from events in the past, even in past lives. Let's listen to a story about Mark, a successful man in the New York financial world. Mark had everything many people dreamed of: money, fame, career success. But deep down, he always felt empty, stressed, and anxious. He didn't understand why he felt this way, even though his external life seemed perfect. Mark sought QHHT hoping to find answers. In a hypnosis session, he discovered a past life where he was a Buddhist monk, living a pure and simple life on a mountain in Tibet. He felt a peace, stillness, and happiness he had never experienced before. He realized that peace was not in money or fame, but within the soul. That past life helped Mark understand himself better. He realized he had always sought peace in external things, while true peace was within. He began to practice meditation, read books about Buddhism, and apply the teachings to his daily life. He gradually found the peace and happiness he longed for. Mark's story shows that Dolores Cannon's discoveries about past lives and reincarnation have an amazing similarity to the teachings of Buddhism. Both show that we have not just one life, but may have lived many lives before. Past experiences can affect our present life, and understanding the past can help us resolve present problems. Additionally, Dolores Cannon also discovered another important concept called karma. What is karma? It is the law of cause and effect, a fundamental principle of Buddhism. Buddhism teaches that every action has consequences, creating karma that affects the present and future. QHHT also shows that present life problems can stem from past actions. For example, a person may have relationship difficulties due to selfish actions in the past. Or a person may have health problems due to harmful actions toward themselves in the past. Understanding karma helps us take responsibility for our actions. It also helps us understand that we can change our lives by changing our actions. If we sow good actions, we reap good results. Finally, Dolores Cannon discovered superconsciousness, an infinite source of wisdom we can connect with to find healing and guidance. Superconsciousness can be seen as similar to Buddha nature in Buddhism, the supreme self containing unconditional wisdom and love, residing deep within each person's consciousness. Superconsciousness knows everything about us, our past, present, and future. It can help us resolve psychological problems, heal past wounds, and find the right path in life. In modern life, many Americans face problems like stress, anxiety, and a sense of lost purpose. We constantly seek happiness and peace in external things like money, fame, and career success. But these things cannot bring true happiness. Dolores Cannon and Buddhism both show us that true happiness and peace reside within our soul. We can find them by connecting with our superconsciousness, understanding our karma, and living a meaningful life. Buddhism is not just a religion, but a lifestyle, a way to have a happy and meaningful life. It teaches us to live mindfully, gratefully, and to love ourselves and others. It teaches us to let go of attachments, desires, and find peace in the present. Dolores Cannon's discoveries and Buddhist wisdom can help us find the path to true happiness and peace. Let us explore the mysteries of human consciousness together and apply the teachings to our daily lives. Mysteries of the Universe and Awakening of Consciousness, a Buddhist perspective. Hello everyone. In this section, we will explore another aspect of Dolores Cannon's research, the mysteries of the universe and the awakening of consciousness. She not only delved into past lives and karma, but also expanded her vision beyond this planet to other dimensions and extraterrestrial civilizations. This may seem strange, even skeptical to many. But if we view Dolores Cannon's discoveries from a Buddhist perspective, we find many surprising similarities. From a Buddhist perspective, the universe is not a collection of separate objects, but an infinite interconnected network where everything is related. This is the concept of dependent origination, one of the fundamental teachings of Buddhism. Dependent origination teaches that everything arises from the interaction of factors. Nothing exists independently. Imagine a watch. If we disassemble the parts, we no longer have a watch. Similarly, if we separate anything from its connection to other factors, it ceases to exist. This means we are all connected to each other, to all living things, and to the entire universe. Our actions affect not only ourselves, but also everyone around us, and even the entire universe. Dolores Cannon also talked about the 3 waves of volunteers, special souls who came to Earth to help raise the planet's vibration and prepare for the shift. This can be related to the concept of bodhisattvas in Buddhism. Bodhisattvas are those who vow to enter the suffering realm to save all beings. Like bodhisattvas, Dolores Cannon's 3 waves of volunteers also came to Earth with compassion and a desire to help. They are sensitive souls, compassionate and capable of connecting with higher dimensions. They come to Earth at critical moments when the planet undergoes major transformations. They help spread love, light, and awakening, helping people recognize their value and connect with their inner divine nature. Dolores Cannon also expressed views on Earth's future, human consciousness awakening, and the formation of a new Earth. This can be related to the concept of pure land in Buddhism, a realm of peace and happiness without suffering and injustice. Buddhism teaches that we can create a pure land right here on Earth by changing our consciousness, living righteously, and loving and helping each other. To better understand the connection between Dolores Cannon's discoveries and Buddhist wisdom, let's examine some fundamental Buddhist teachings. 4 Noble Truths. This is the foundation of Buddhism, teaching that life is suffering, dukkha. Suffering has a cause, samudaya. Suffering can cease, nirodha, and there is a path to the cessation of suffering, magga. Suffering, dukkha. Buddhism does not say life is only suffering, but that life has suffering, anxiety, and imperfections. Cause of suffering, samudaya. The main cause of suffering is attachment, desire, and selfishness. Cessation of suffering, nirodha. Suffering can cease when we let go of attachment and live selflessly. Path to cessation of suffering, magga. This is the Eightfold Path, the 8-limbed path to enlightenment and liberation. Eightfold Path. This is the 8-limbed path to enlightenment and liberation. Right view, correct understanding of the 4 Noble Truths. Right thought, positive and altruistic thinking. Right speech, truthful and compassionate communication. Right action, ethical and responsible conduct. Right livelihood, engaging in harmless and meaningful work. Right effort, persistent cultivation of positive qualities. Right mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment. Right concentration, developing mental focus and meditation. Impermanence. Buddhism teaches that everything is impermanent and constantly changing. Nothing lasts forever. Awareness of impermanence helps us let go of attachments, not cling to fleeting things, and find peace amidst change. No self, anatta. Buddhism teaches that there is no fixed or permanent self, but rather a collection of interacting factors. Understanding no self helps us overcome egoism, comparison, and live more selflessly. These teachings are not just theories, they are practical methods for transforming our lives. For example, mindfulness helps us live fully in the present, reducing anxiety and stress. Meditation calms the mind, connects us to our Buddha nature, and brings inner peace. Altruism fosters positive relationships and contributes to a better world. Dolores Cannon also mentioned her conversations with Nostradamus, a famous prophet. From a Buddhist perspective, these predictions can be seen as possible future outcomes dependent on human actions. Buddhism encourages us to live ethically, create positive karma, and strive for a better future. We can influence our future not only through our actions, but also through our thoughts and words. In modern life, many Americans face issues like stress, anxiety, and a sense of lost direction. We often seek happiness and peace in external things like money, fame, and career success. But these things cannot provide true happiness. Dolores Cannon and Buddhism both reveal that true happiness and peace reside within our own minds and hearts. We can find them by connecting with our inner divine nature, understanding our karma, and living a meaningful life. Buddhism is not merely a religion, but a lifestyle, a path to a happier and more fulfilling life. It teaches us to cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and love for ourselves and others. It teaches us to release attachments and desires and discover peace in the present moment. The discoveries of Dolores Cannon and the wisdom of Buddhism offer a powerful combination to guide us toward true happiness and peace. Let us together explore the mysteries of the universe and human consciousness and apply these teachings to our daily lives. Part 4, Lessons in Action, Finding Peace in Everyday Life. Hello everyone, we've journeyed together on an inspiring exploration, combining the ancient wisdom of Buddhism with Dolores Cannon's groundbreaking discoveries about human consciousness. We've explored the teachings of Buddhism, such as the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, impermanence, and no self. We've delved into Dolores Cannon's research on reincarnation, karma, and superconsciousness. And we've recognized that, despite their different origins, both paths lead us to a common destination, inner peace. But knowledge is only valuable if we apply it to our daily lives. So, how can we transform this knowledge into concrete actions that help us find peace, happiness, and meaning? Let's explore some practical lessons and actions we can implement. 1. Practice meditation. Meditation isn't something strange or difficult. It's simply dedicating time each day to quiet the mind, connect with the breath, and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. You can start with 5 minutes daily and gradually increase the duration. Meditation will calm your mind, reduce stress, and bring you inner peace. 2. Live mindfully. Mindfulness is living fully in the present moment, paying attention to what's happening around you and within you. When you eat, eat fully. When you walk, walk fully. When you talk to someone, listen fully. Mindfulness helps reduce worries about the past or future and allows you to enjoy each moment. 3. Cultivate compassion. Buddhism teaches that all beings are equal and deserve love. Learn to love yourself and those around you. Learn to forgive others, mistakes, and your own. Cultivating compassion fosters positive relationships and contributes to a better world. 4. Understand the law of karma. Buddhism teaches that every action has consequences. Live an ethical life, avoid harming others, and strive to help those in need. Understanding karma will help you take responsibility for your actions and live a meaningful life. 5. Connect with superconsciousness. Dolores Cannon discovered that we can connect with our superconsciousness to find healing, guidance, and peace. You can experiment with hypnosis techniques or simply spend quiet time listening to your inner voice. But most importantly, remember that peace, happiness, and meaning aren't things we search for outside ourselves. They reside within us. They are our true nature. We simply need to learn how to connect with them. And I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of you who have taken the time to watch this video. I hope that the knowledge and actions we've explored will help you find peace, happiness, and meaning in your lives. Remember that you are not alone. Many people worldwide are seeking the same answers. Let's build a community of those striving for meaning, peace, and happiness. And let's spread these positive values. Share this video with those you care about. Hit the subscribe, like, and share buttons to help the Wisdom of the Buddha channel grow and share these Buddhist teachings with more people. Let's become architects of peace. Let's create a better world together. And let's live meaningful lives. Wishing you all peace, happiness, and a life filled with purpose.